Drinks in the sun, need another cup. Smoking a ton, damn it's been fun. This is only love. This is only love. She reminds me of drinks in the sun. It would be fun.
We chat with Jet Hertz and Lucid FM. Both are prolific area rappers, collaborating frequently with each other. They can be found releasing almost weekly solo tunes and jamming with the band Knee High July. We chat influences, growing up, and we hear some new music and find out what is next for these two skilled wordsmiths. You can find more conversations on our website, lacrosselocal.com. I'm Amy.
And I'm Brent.
And this is Lacrosse Local.
I'm Fernando Mendoza. I actually was born in Las Vegas. Started making like poetry, I guess, when I was younger. We'll do like artwork and like draw all the time. I kind of wanted to do a bigger like impact, I guess. When I was just doing all these like little like small things, I wanted to be, I guess, just more known. By that time, I moved out here out in Wisconsin around when I was like 15, 16, and I met Chris.
Yeah, my name is Jet Hertz. I was born in Chicago. I moved up here pretty early, so I did most of my schooling here. One day, in study hall, I used to write all the time, just poems for no real reason or whatever. And then some of my friends were like listening to rap beats, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I've written some stuff for no reason, really. And then they started rapping with us. And then one day I was with my other friend. And he's like, yo, you got to hang out with my homie. I was like, oh, who's that? And it was Fernando. So we just started rapping right off the bat. The first day we pretty much met in his basement. We were rapping on like a snowball.
Yeah, snowball, like microphone, and
garage bands.
Yeah, I know this was years ago. And we always just kind of, like, honestly, ever since then, we just always stuck to it. And
always kick it, just like freestyle for hours in the car, you know.
Yeah, and then we started producing because we used to find beats. People would sell us beats, or, you know, we're trying to get beats, free beats on YouTube and stuff like that. But
then there's like licensing and all that stuff. So we're like, okay, well, we should probably just learn this on our own. It's a good skill to have.
Yeah.
So we just started cooking up like that.
For someone who's never heard you guys before, I know you work individually, but you seem to collaborate a lot. How do you describe your different styles?
Well, I'd say I get some style from like 90s boom bap, but then I like rap songs now. So I'm like, how can I incorporate both? So I kind of have like some lyrical flow, I would say, and then have some like, you know, thumping 808s with some like chimey melody or something like that. But it all can be mixed in between for me. So it's any spectrum on that.
Yeah, and for me, I feel like I have a big, I don't know, like I like to change a lot of my moods, my songs and my music. I do like conscious, I guess, rap. I like to keep very lyrical. Yeah, I feel like I range right now. I'm trying to see what I'm kind of want to, you know, be more. But like I said, I like to change it up kind of deal.
Just thinking about both your back histories and poetry, just the actual sound of your music, it sounds like it's adding a mixture of different elements that's not, I think of as traditional rap. What are some of your musical influences you've kind of used growing up or that you use now to kind of inform what you're doing?
For me, it's those artists who do producing and rapping. That's what I find most interesting because like you can get the aspect of what goes into the beat and what you want to put in there. So it's like more of a well-rounded, I think, artist, I think, in my mind, where I think it's like, oh, it's more intricate. I like listening to samples from like, let's say 1960 from Korea. I love just listening to that and sampling it down to a hip hop beat. That's the stuff that I really love.
Yeah. There's certain producers that, you know, I might like better, like MF Doom. There's a lot, like, besides that, there's certain rappers I listen to, like, as, like, Mac Miller, or I've enjoyed The Doors. The Doors got me into music a lot. And I think that's where a lot of, like, singing comes into play, I guess. You know, the music we were making, too, is that we do like singing. We like music with, like, people that sing in bands and stuff.
Yeah, it's a real fun time with that band stuff. Yeah,
it's
a real different atmosphere when you're just working alone in a studio with your beats, and then you go out to a live jam session,
and we're just jamming.
You got that energy up. It's way wild. Yeah, for real.
You've collaborated together on a number of songs. Most recently on Instagram, you got Getaway, Hertz 911.
Well, that gon' hurt. Put in my word, hands in the dirt. I've been worse. worse. When am I gon' leave this earth? Like, ooh, that gon' hurt. Put in the work, hands in the dirt. Being worse. When am I gonna leave this earth? I'm on the top of my grind. Kill this shit without even trying. Flying where they tryna go. Stay consistent, ready with the flow. Do what I wanna, like everything possible. Keep it 100 till the bitches audios.
And you're also working with some members of the band Knee High July. Why is collaboration so important to you guys?
I think that's the best part of making music, because you got your own thing going on and you're like, what would my thing sound like if it was with that group or that person?
Yeah, and it's so different too, because we were just talking about this earlier, that we enjoy like that type of blue, and kind of putting that, mixing it together with rap. That live aspect, just being there is a whole different thing for us. And they all know what they're talking about. They all know like the keys. Everyone just talks about music when we're there.
It's just instantaneous. Awesome. We just need to just jump.
We'll be there for hours, and we just enjoy it. Like I said, for me, when I was thinking about it, mixing that together I think it's awesome. They still have that kind of like a, blue rap, jazzy feel to it. So it's pretty awesome. Shout out to Knee High July.
Yeah. We met them through Carter, the drummer. He did my first music video, Ride.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube and stuff like that. He was like, yeah, you should come down to the band house one day and just jam out. I was like, oh, for real? I'm going to bring Fernando, because, I got to have Fernando by me. He gives me that energy. I give him that energy. I feel like it's just a good duo right there. And then the first night we were down there, he had like perfect chemistry. We're like, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Yeah.
Just thinking about, talking about energy and just having some stuff behind you. You both seem to be prolific in releasing new songs, YouTube, Instagram. It seems to be almost a weekly occurrence. Are there any songs, could be individually or collaboratively, that you're currently really excited about?
I'm actually excited for a number of things, honestly. The fact that like right now I'm dropping a song every Friday, and which goes along with the drawing. I didn't want to like leave that behind. So I still draw every week, a new cover, a new song every Friday. But besides that, I got music with one of my friends, Will Meyer, with Lo-Fi. And we're dropping this music video that's coming out all animated, and we got some dudes working on it, and I'm pretty excited for that. Me and Jet Hertz still have, music on the side that still is unreleased. I'm working with another buddy named Greylord, and we're just making a bunch of music right now. I feel like I got a whole bunch basically to come. Yeah, this is just the beginning, really.
Right now for me, I'm in a lull because my laptop broke, and that's my thing right there.
Yeah.
so I'm kind of, Fernando's helping me out right now when I need to make a beat or need to record some vocals or anything like that. But
of course, yeah. Because it's the same happened to me too,
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff on backlog, which is just like I'm waiting. Every week I got something for. I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to release this, have another one, have them to have more things for people to listen to get a better idea of who I am and how I'm going to approach things later on.
I've been talking to a lot of musicians, a lot of artists, and they've kind of taken this COVID experience differently. Some of them have been really prolific throughout the entire time. Some people just needed a month or two just to wrap their heads around what was going on. But they've actually kind of moved into more of a creative period here in the later part. How's this experience been for you guys?
We talk about all the time. Our plan was this year we were going to go out and perform and go to bars and go, go nuts and try to be as known as much as possible, because I feel like that was the right move. But as soon as that COVID thing started, we just thought like, hey, we're just going to just keep making as much music as we can. It didn't make us stop making music. I said, it just thrived us to even do more and just get better. So when the time comes, we're going to be as ready as possible to rock the stage or be in front of people and just kind of, So right now we just feel like it's almost like practice, Some of these songs that I've recorded and still take out to this day are like months ago. They're just there on my laptop, and I don't want to just get rid of them. So now we're just practicing. We're just trying to get as best possible.
I'd say it's giving me more time to write.
Yeah, more time to write. And
that's for sure.
And people are listening. A lot of people can't go out right now. So I think it's the perfect time just to be, spend our time being as creative as possible and just,
be social on that media.
Be social on that media. We have to, we're trying to get better at that, and just kind of be more out there. So But we're working on it, you know. It's been fun so far. It keeps us busy, that's for sure.
Yeah, I've been the most busy I've been with this music stuff.
Yeah.
Like this time.
Yeah, besides work or anything, like this is where it's at, you know.
I feel like a lot of people are stuck up in their houses. They just want to do something with somebody. So it's like, oh, we got a little small area. You can come here, record your music, and we'll collab one-on-one. And they would like, yeah, let's do it. I haven't done anything. Like, yeah, come here.
Just from chatting here these last few minutes, it seems like you have a lot that's happening, potentially that's coming out. It's almost like a surplus. What's next for you, though? What are you excited for or looking forward that you think is going to be good for you guys?
We're actually working with some of the members of
Knee-High July.
July.
It's Carter, Anthony, Josh, and Kyle, and us.
Yeah, and it's going to be called Lavender Project. We've been getting together and practicing, and for as far as right now, it's going to be something else, and I'm really excited for it.
We've had about two band practices so far. We probably made like 4 songs. So, I mean, it's about just like refining it, editing it and stuff like that. But we're going to probably make some tape like
we'll drop a tape for sure.
And then we just do that stuff live around here.
Yeah.
Yes,
we're gonna do it, and we're gonna just put it out there, and we're hoping that, you know, we like it. We love this music that we're making.
I love this fusion stuff we got going on.
Yeah, so we're excited. Besides that, we dropping music every Friday. It don't stop, you know.
I got it on Wednesdays too.
Yeah.
So if people want to find out more about you guys together or individually, where would be the best place to send people?
I'd say my Instagram at Jet Hertz.
Same here. On my Instagram is at MF Lucid, sorry. Like I said, we could be heard anywhere, really. We're on Spotify, you know, Apple Music, iTunes. We even got TikTok. Pretty much anywhere you think of, we're there, you know.
Deezer, Tidal, Pandora, Amazon Music, stuff like that. We're around.
Lacrosse Local Podcast is a production of River Travel Media. Do you have an interview idea you would like to share with us? Message us on Facebook at Lacrosse Locals. Subscribe to the Lacrosse Local Podcast on your favorite podcast app. If you like us, rate us 5 stars. We thank you for it.